What is going on? It's your girl Amelia X Rated, and we are here for another episode of NamaFuhYou, the podcast. Oops, ladies and gentlemen, it has been a minute since I've been here with you guys. Due to some unforeseen circumstances, actually they were seen, but I didn't think they would come that quick. Anywho, it's NamaFuhYou, people. NamaFuhYou, the podcast, and I am here once again. I'm here with an angel that fell into my pocket, and I'm trying to share her with the world. Does that make sense? Does that sound good? Because it sounds amazing to me when I just thought about it. So, like we do every episode, I'm not going to introduce this individual. I'm going to allow her to introduce herself because you know what? We're working on self-identification, self-preservation, self-love, and exuding more than just self-confidence. We're projecting who the fuck we are because guess what? We don't care what anybody else thinks. So, welcome to this safe space. Welcome to this space that I call NamaFuhYou. This is my home. This is where I allow individuals to come in and just be who they are unapologetically. So, young lady, let us know who you are and how you would like for us to receive you on today.
Hello, everyone. First of all, thank you for having me. My name is Anna. I am an inspiring model, and yeah, I'm here today joining her, and we're going to have a blast.
We are going to have a blast. We are. And I'm going to have to ask you before I get into, this beautiful episode. You are an aspiring model.
Yes,
What
ma'am.
does that mean to you?
To me, it means someone that is hoping to become a model. I'm still growing, and yeah, just looking to become a model.
So you are on the journey
Yes,
of owning the title of model.
yes.
So right now you're just feeling it out, but you
Hmm.
know that this is what you want to do.
Of course, definitely. This is what I was born to do.
That's a beautiful thing. And I appreciate you for taking the stance on using aspiring as opposed to just saying, oh, I'm a model. Um, that's dope
Of course.
because you got wiggle room. You know you have space to grow. And
Hmm.
I like that because usually on our episodes, we have to learn at the end the lesson, but you already learned part of your lesson in the beginning.
Hmm.
Look at
Yes.
you. But again, I welcome you to
Thank
NamaFuhYou.
you.
NamaFuhYou is a podcast. It's a lifestyle podcast. NamaFuhYou is a concept that I came up with a few years ago. Nama is a play on Namaste. Seeing the God in you, seeing the light in you, and we go back and forth. But no. Nama means peace. Fuck you means fuck you,
Yes.
comma, respectfully. Uh, I do apologize in advance that I do have a potty mouth sometimes when I'm in the
No, you're
mood.
fine.
But today I have energy, honey. So
Yes.
you might hear me using some language like a sailor, and I can't swim.
Yes. That's fine. Be
But
you.
this is also a space where individuals come and they give Nama fuck you scenarios in their life, more like moments where they realize a certain situation, a certain person, a certain thing no longer warranted their energy, so they respectfully, peacefully said fuck you, walked away.
Hmm.
um Nama fuck you is the beginning of a healing journey. It's the beginning of any journey because you have to let go of certain things, certain people, certain places in order to move forward, to propel. And I'm all about growth,
Yes.
intentional growth. And I'm a huge support of an individual being unapologetically themselves. So I'm going to open up the floor for you to give us a little glimpse into your life where you essentially had to say F you. You don't
Hmm.
necessarily have to go into too much detail, but you know, give us a little peek.
Hmm. Well, for me, it has actually been a little different, I would say. I have a no fuck you attitude at all times. um, basically, I ignore a lot. I don't let people get into my bubble and my energy. Um,
Pause.
I yes.
I don't usually pause, but ladies and gentlemen, we have an individual who gives no facts. I'm afraid to know how this episode is about to go.
um,
Play.
okay, so normally, like, I'm a dancer as well in the dance community. A lot of females become intimidated by my presence just for me being at a place. They
That's
don't know
because she has a
me.
big butt. I saw it when we was preparing.
I don't know why. I don't come across as I'm very friendly, outgoing. I'm just, I'm just me. But I mean, there'll be a situation where I'm dancing with someone and the female just clearly doesn't like me. She'll like roll her eyes at me. And for me, I don't care. Do you pay my bills? No. So let's keep it moving. Once you start paying my bills, then I can pay attention to you. So that's my daily attitude. Like, I really don't care.
I
Like,
respect
you're not
that.
gonna you're not gonna bust my energy or my lifestyle. Like, you add nothing positive to me. So I really don't care.
Were you always like this, or did something transpire for you to snap?
I've always been like this because the thing with me is it goes deeper than that for me. I feel like, why let someone kill your energy? If we go around energy and you allow other people to steal your positive energy, for what? You're valuable, you're worth it. Why do you not need to let negative overcome? Negative always wants to win. So if you put a negative and then you add positive, what it's going to do is going to destroy the negative. So I really don't have the time. I just don't. I care. I can care less. It's just period. I've always been like this. I ignore. I'm not confrontational. So you're not going to come to me and be like, oh, I heard this about you or you said this about me. I'm like, okay, good for you.
She put the
Anything else you want to say? No. Okay, then we're done. One, because I don't talk about anyone. I don't have the time for that. I don't have the energy. It's not an investment. There's nothing positive about that. So if I'm not putting positive out there, then I'm not going to get positive back. So I'm going to make sure that I'm going to put all the positive. If you need my help, I'm going to be there. If you need me to encourage you, I'm going to be there. But if it's something about gossiping or negative energy, please don't call me in because I don't have the time for it. Period.
and you're not about to exert any energy that is of no
Yeah.
value to you, especially if you don't want to receive another type of energy that is not of value to you.
It's your opinion, it's your lifestyle, then do you, boo boo. I'm not going to engage in it. That makes you happy being negative, go you. Just don't cross my lane. That's it.
So, do you think it's a female thing though?
Like what? What do you mean, like a female thing?
No, well, I don't
It's
want to.
okay.
It's
Oh,
not
you mean like the energy type of thing, or like
the Nvidia,
see, between a lot of women, there is a lot of envidia. I even noticed that when I compliment another female and be like, "Girl, you look good, you look popping," and they might either think, "Is this girl lesbian or something?" Like, or they're actually sometimes surprised. They're like, "Wow, thank you," and I'm like, "Girl, do you see that? Girl, you look good." I'll be like, "Yo, those braids be lit. Look at that eyebrow, girl." Because I feel like my purpose in life is like to make you feel good. You never know. You maybe never have someone to say, "You look gorgeous, you're beautiful, you're amazing, you're powerful." You probably never had that. So my responsibility is actually to put out that positive instead of being like, "Oh, you look nice." Like, what is that? Don't keep your comment. Why are you gonna say, "Oh, you look nice" with that energy? Like, you can keep it.
So
I don't need it.
I think this episode is going into a different direction where we're gonna have to take self-confidence, how I said that you are it's about exuding self-confidence and projecting in an unapologetic self. It's taking into
Mm-hmm.
account that we have to love ourselves in order to receive love.
Yes.
And in situations where you're bubbly, your
Mm-hmm.
energy is remarkable, it's amazing, you're a light,
Thank
you know
you.
what I'm saying? And for somebody who is incapable of
Mhm.
receiving that, it has nothing to do with you.
Yeah.
And it has more to do with them. And it's a huge topic to talk about because women should love themselves. People should
Mhm.
love themselves. Like
Mhm.
F social media
Yes.
and what and the standards that they put up, not they, it puts up,
Mhm.
the robot puts up, and has so many people try to accomplish, like try to be
Mhm.
like, it's not worth it. And you even said it too, like it's not worth energy, it's not worth your time, and neither is someone's stank ass attitude.
Mhm. If it's not adding to your life, why are you having it? Why are you even investing the time to even argue about it? Like, what's the positive outcome of that? There's nothing positive. So
So
if you start looking, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
no, go ahead. No, go ahead, go ahead.
No, I feel like if you start looking at life as everything you do has to be positive, then eventually it's going to cut out to the world. But my issue is the intimidation comes from another female, but it's like it's her problem because I'm not doing anything to you to
Right.
for you to have that outcome. It's just you either have like a childhood trauma or you need to work on your self-esteem because I'm literally not doing anything to you. I'm literally just standing in a room.
Being yourself.
So there's a problem there, you
You're
know.
you're standing in a room, being yourself, doing what makes you happy in a space where you are having fun, you're content, nothing is going wrong in your world. Um
It's
it's
just
it's disheartening because a lot of people struggle with seeing themselves for the beauty of themselves.
mhm.
And then they project that onto other people. Now, when you project it onto another person, you don't know what that other person is going through. You,
Exactly.
Anna, in particular,
Exactly.
you deflect it like, oh, you want to play tennis? Let's go. Balls, just go.
Exactly.
But what if it's towards somebody who is not as strong and as solid and grounded and secure as you? You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And it goes into self, again, like self identification, but more like it can hurt you
Mhm.
more than it can help you because
Mhm.
a lot of people don't have the space to really decompartmentalize their emotions, another person's
Mhm.
emotions, feelings, state of minds, and then they become troubled. They become
Yeah.
angry. So those are the angry females that you see, in the baila
Mhm. For no reason. They
that
literally
are
don't even know me.
they came in some 6-inch heels to do nothing but
Mhm.
hate. Go ahead, you little pretty wallflower. You don't even know you're beautiful, mija. But go ahead and stand there and look at me while I dance with your man. No, I'ma fuck you.
It's just but that's a good thing that people know me. So when you try to say something about me, somebody's gonna correct you because they're gonna be like, I don't know what you're talking about, but that's definitely not her. So I always try to be myself. Like I'm not bougie. I'm not just I consider myself down to earth. If you need me, I'm there. But some people are not okay with that. They either need the attention to them. It's just like there's this particular situation. I was dancing, right? And I was dancing with this girl's ex-boyfriend.
Girl, you know you wrong.
But it's her ex-boyfriend, first of all. Second of all, it's in a dance community, so it's social dancing, right? You go there as a dancer, and you know you're gonna dance with different people,
Yeah, yeah.
right? So everybody knows what you're in there for. You're a dancer. We exchange dance partner. Like that's what we're there for, to have fun. They don't even serve alcohol, so it's literally a safe place for you to dance. And I'm dancing with her ex-boyfriend, and she comes like this, snapping her fingers at me, like literally on my face. And I'm dancing with him, and I'm like, oh, I don't know what. I knew that's her ex-boyfriend, but that's because someone else told me. So I'm not gonna pretend like I know because then I'm gonna be creating gossip, like you don't need to know who told me that that's your ex-boyfriend type of thing. But I was like, oh, I'm sorry, like we can stop dancing. I don't know why she's doing that, whatever. And he's like, no, I'm not gonna leave you on the dance floor like that. Like, but he knows me, he knows who I am. And then everybody else that was there were like, why did you do that to Anna? She was literally dancing. Like, what's your problem with her? Like, like stupid little things like that. Like, why would you do that? Like, and then she's trying to figure out why am I different with her. And she asked me, is everything okay? I'm like, yeah, everything's fine. Cause I'm not about to sit here with you and discuss what you did wrong. You need to figure that out yourself. One, I don't have the energy. Two, you're not my friend. So keep it moving.
Bueno.
Claro, linda, porque dime, mi amor. But yeah, that's just me. I'm not about to sit here and add to your negativity.
And you shouldn't. You really
No,
shouldn't.
of course not.
It's unnecessary. And I feel like
Exactly.
us as women, we should empower each other. And you
Exactly.
can't empower someone who doesn't want to be empowered, or you
Mhm.
can't empower somebody by bringing them down because they're trying to bring you down. Like two
Mhm.
negatives, well, two negatives can equal a positive, but um
Yeah.
two wrongs don't make a right, damn it.
Yeah, no. We need
I,
to live like that.
life is too short for us to be angry. Life is too short for us to be feuding over little things that really hold no weight. Like you said, hold no value.
Mhm.
Energy should be preserved.
Exactly.
And if I have to use any of my energy, consider yourself special.
Yeah,
Um, yo,
for real.
Nama fuck a nasty attitude. Okay? Ladies, can we rid ourselves? Can we normalize not having a nasty attitude towards other
Please.
women? And
Please.
especially not towards ourselves. So if you
Mhm.
are listening and you have a stank attitude, respectfully, Nama F you, but we gotta change it, honey. Like, what could we do to help you? Anna,
Mhm.
what could we do to help these women, change their outlook on life?
I feel like a lot of us have childhood traumas. A lot of times, either we don't have like a some type of maybe mother or father figure or like a sister figure, where as a child we haven't recognized or learned what is self love. And as an adult, we do a lot of things unconsciously because we haven't healed that process. So I would say like study yourself, right? Realize your wrongs, and look for therapy if you have to. But our purpose in life is to be a light, to be a sunshine, to be an inspiration to others, and not spread hate or any grudges or anything. Like, just spread love. And but love comes within, so heal. You have to heal. You need to know your flaws, work on your flaws, but always think about how can I make this person's day brighter? How can I put a smile on this person even though I don't know you? By just saying good morning, you're getting into an elevator. Good morning, have a blessed day, have a beautiful day. You're already putting out this positive energy. So
Mm-hmm.
we evolve around energy. So if you put positive energy out there, it's exactly what you're going to receive. So I'm a firm believer in getting to know who you are, healing yourself, and making sure you love yourself, because when you love yourself, it's going to show to others. It's just going to reflect on you, it's going to reflect on others. And yeah, just live by that. Study, read, meditate, take vacations. I mean, just
Self
enjoy
care.
yourself. Yes, self-care. There you go.
Self
And read
care.
the book The Secret. That will help you understand
Who
about the
writes The Secret?
energy. Yes, The Secret is life. It's on Netflix now. So,
Yeah, who's the author of The Secret? I completely forgot.
it's a female author. I forgot her name too, but she has like a bunch of other books as well. But it's called The Secret. It's very well known, and it talks about the energies that we put out there and what we receive. So that's the importance of putting good energy out there.
The Secret by Rhonda Byrne
Yes.
is
Mhm.
the book. That is a
Mhm.
very, very good book.
It is.
Another good book is All About Love by Bell Hooks.
Okay, I haven't read that one.
I'm the perfect person to ask if you want to read books about certain things. You know,
Yes.
girl,
Yes, girl.
girl.
I'm also the education and getting
Education of a
better.
queen.
Mm, girl, that's love right there. You sharing that book? That's love. You see?
Listen, it takes one. Each one teach one. All right,
Yes.
we have to share the wealth.
Of
If
course.
that's the direction that we want to go in. It's not
Mhm.
all for ourselves. It's for the greater good of the world around us. It doesn't.
Exactly.
We can't be selfish.
No.
It pays to be selfless.
Mhm.
Um, you are an aspiring model
Yes, ma'am.
who is actually an inspiring model as well because um you're inspiring me to
Mhm.
continue on in my own NamaFuhYou journey because yes, I have this podcast. Yes, I try to live my life NamaFuhYou Lee. However, I want to put that. But there's always gonna be some days where I cry. Things bother
Mhm.
me. My skin is not as tough as I would want it to be. But that's because I've I can't even speak today because I just have so many things like going in my head right now. But I've accepted the fact. Here we go. Boom. Y'all, Amelia
Mhm.
X rated is speechless. That's not okay. But I have accepted the fact that I'm human.
Mhm.
I feel.
Yes.
Um, I think my brain works, my heart works.
Mhm.
And there are gonna be days where those emotions that I thought that I threw under the rug are gonna come back up again.
But that's okay
Thank you.
because you are human. But at the end of the day, remember that you're worth it. As long as you remember that, then that's it. Your
Ish.
battle is won.
She's kicking game. My number is 857. But no, seriously, though, that is a beautiful thing because being able to speak life into someone is a very difficult job
Mhm.
because you have to learn how to speak life into yourself.
Mhm. Yes.
And you touched upon a very, very valid point. What you give is what you get.
Yes.
And I've learned and I've noticed and I've appreciated and I'm so very thankful and grateful for me speaking life into an individual comes back to me on my bad days. And it's my dream and it's my vision as someone who is inspired by an individual like yourself for that movement to continue. Because if I'm
Mhm.
inspired by you, I know who else is inspired by you.
Exactly.
And only
Same way
within
the same way you inspired me too. Like
this
that's
is
power. You have it in your fingertip. Like you spread power. So your presence is powerful. Period. Just by you being present, that's powerful.
likewise, Queen.
Yes.
Likewise. And this conversation, I want it to be heard by so many people because it will move mountains. And it won't
Mhm.
move physical mountains, but it'll move mountains within someone who didn't really think that they could do what so many other people could do, but
Mhm.
better,
Yes.
but better. So I am I'm elated to have you here because like I said, you are an inspiration because not so many people could do the job that you want to do. Yes,
Mhm.
it's a humongous industry, but there aren't so many household names. But there are so many people trying to be a household name.
Mhm.
There aren't so many individuals who are born to do that job.
Yes.
But there are a lot of individuals trying to do that job.
Mhm.
And the fact that you owned up to it in the beginning as saying you are an aspiring model is like you let me know, Emilia, this is what I want to do. This is how I'm introducing
Mhm.
myself. This is how I want to be received.
Yes.
I'm working on me.
Mhm.
I'm not there yet, but I will be.
Amen.
And when I get there, I'm going to come back and say, I am a model.
Yes.
You
But to
speak
me,
all of that into existence for yourself.
I mean, and I'm a true believer in that. And for me, modeling is it's just a step of where I want to become. I want to be able to share my stories, to share my struggles, and be an inspiration to other people and be like, oh wow, she went through all that and she made it. Like I just don't want to be that pretty picture with that pretty face. Like that's not what I want. I want
Mm-hmm.
to be able to tell a story behind that picture. So that's what really like inspires me.
Oh,
Hmm.
so you want your photographs to speak 1,000 words.
Yes, I want it to be a statement. It's a statement.
You know, you walking and breathing is a statement.
Oh, thank you.
No, that's real talk. Every time you get up, every time you awake, and every time you go to sleep, it's a statement that you're making.
Facts. Mhm.
Every breath that you take is a statement that you make. Every time you
Mhm.
blink your eye, you're making a statement.
Yes.
Every movement of your body is a statement.
Mhm.
Now it's up for the person who receives that statement and how they interpret it. That's a different story.
Yes.
But it all boils down to how do you interpret your own statements.
Mhm.
I am someone who promotes intentional movement, intentional thought. You have to constantly be intentional. Every statement that I make is intentional.
I
I
know.
know in my head that I'm going to hurt someone's feelings by intentionally saying something.
Mhm.
When I walk into a room, I know I'm going to intentionally turn heads because I exude confidence.
Mhm.
I project the
Yes.
light that everyone is about to receive, whether you like it or you don't. But I had to learn that. And that's another reason why I'm inspired by you because you live that life. I had to learn how to live that life. This is why I appreciate this platform because I learn from every single person that sits down before me, whether it's in the physical or virtual.
Yes.
And I'm learning so much in this short span of time about you in a way that I can apply to my own life. That
Mhm.
makes me so much more appreciative of this space. Now I know this is your episode, but Lord, all that I'm internalizing right now, my hair is getting more blonde. So serious. This is powerful. It is very powerful because women every single day struggle with identity.
Mhm.
Every single day.
But it's not really their fault. Like a lot of times it's their childhood. Maybe they didn't grow up with a dad, and like not having your father in your life as a female, it's the same effect as a male because a kid needs their dad as well. But when it comes to a woman, it's like even more important because the father figure is what actually also helps you build that confidence. Like that's why you always hear, oh, it's so important I have, for my girl to have his father in the life because your dad also teaches you half of your confidence in reality. Like he, besides your mom, like me growing up, my mom always like on the mirror she will write affirmations. She will write for us, I am strong, I am powerful, I am amazing, I am beautiful. And this was her homework every day. You come from school, how your school go, she sits down and talks to you, and this was drilled to your head every single day. These affirmations. And like during the weekends, my dad will make sure our hair was laid, our nails were popping. He used to take us out to dinner. That works in your head over time. So your worth, your
Mhm.
identity, it starts building up. But a lot of us also don't have that. But that's when you need to accept, oh, I didn't have that, but I can help build that. And this can actually help me, other girls or other, females that did not grow with their dad. We can encourage each other and help each other and realize we're beautiful, we're gorgeous, we're
Mhm.
powerful,
Mhm.
because every imperfection actually can add to a perfection. Like every negative is a positive. So if you had that negative, make sure that your friend is actually feeling love, that is actually feeling empowered, is actually feeling amazing. Check on her. It's not just doing your hair and doing your nails. It's more of the healing inside. If you don't have the nails and the eyebrows done and your nails done, are you still gonna feel beautiful? Are you still gonna know you're worth it? Like you don't need a Gucci bag from a man so that you know that you're valuable. Um, things like that. But that comes within and knowing that you need to heal if you don't have that. And it's okay to ask for help. It's okay to go to therapy. It's okay to heal. So we need to be more open to that as well.
Whew. How do I decompartmentalize all of that? I agree with you wholeheartedly.
Mhm.
I grew up in a two-parent household.
Mhm.
But I will be very honest. I hated my father for much of my childhood.
Mhm.
There's a lot of things I saw that I wasn't very accepting of,
Mhm.
but I grew to love him, and that never stopped him from telling me I was beautiful.
Yeah.
And then there was a turning point where I noticed where he spoiled us with his love first. And
Mhm.
then the materialistic things came after, but they weren't things that we wanted. I mean, they weren't things that we needed. Sorry. They were more things that
Mhm.
we hold on a second. Let me read back. Okay. They weren't
Yeah.
things that we wanted. They were things that we needed. Okay. They were
Mhm.
essential items. And
Of
then they
course.
become gifts like jewelry, clothes. He always made sure we look good. Always, just
Mhm.
like your dad. Mine
Mhm.
couldn't do hair, but he'd send
Mhm.
us to the hair salon.
Mhm.
My mom, she struggled with her confidence for a very long time. It was more of my sister, who really showed me, and she was younger than me. She's younger than me. Okay, let's keep that in mind. She
Yeah.
showed me what it meant to be confident and not give a fuck what anybody said. But again, I had
Yes.
to learn. I had to learn as the older sister what that meant for me, what that looked like,
Mhm.
and I think that it's very important for people in general to have a figure in their life where they can look to that can be an exemplary person
Mhm.
for different aspects, different things in their life that they could apply to their own. Like, you want someone who is successful in a career. Show me what that looks like.
Mhm.
Be my mentor. Show me how I can work up to that. You want to be more confident. Surround yourself with someone who is confident. What does that
Exactly.
look like? How can you help me? How can I help you?
Mhm.
um and then you brought up a point of a trauma, whether that's adolescence, childhood, in the womb. um
Mhm.
some people say you can't experience trauma in the womb, but yes, you can.
Yes, you can.
um how do you accept that? How do you look at your demons and say that's mine? How do you look at yourself in the mirror and say that's me? It's difficult, but it's possible to come up out of that hole that you don't even know that you're in. And it's scary because there are so many women, and there are men. I'm not even going to keep out the
Yeah.
men, you know, um, who find themselves in relationships where they're searching for what they lack
Mhm.
without even knowing they're lacking it. So you said a Gucci bag. Baby, I want a Gucci bag, but I'm not gonna run to a man say, "What's up, Zenny? I need a Gucci bag,"
Exactly.
and do
Exactly.
all that he wants me to do for that Gucci bag.
Mhm.
No, because you know what? I have self worth. I value
Amen.
myself. And I know how to work. Like, if I need a Gucci bag, one, two, how many hours I gotta to get there? Okay.
Exactly.
Um,
And it's materialistic anyways. Like that doesn't put a price on you. You don't have a price.
no, but I do not want to. Um, I'm not holding anything against anyone who finds beauty in materialistic things. You can find
Mhm.
beauty in materialistic things and be healing still. That's
Mhm.
just what you're into. Like some people are into cars. It doesn't necessarily mean it's anything wrong with you, or you're not struggling in any area of your life. You just like cars.
Mhm.
Um, I like knives. It doesn't mean I'm going around and
Mhm.
cutting people per se.
Mhm.
Um, I don't think I should have admitted that, but you you
I
see
don't know
where
what you're
I'm
talking about. No evidence.
going.
Whatever. Mm-mm. I don't know.
You see where I'm going here, but
Yeah.
um it brings us back to we need to continue to empower other women and make them comfortable enough to know that I'm not your enemy. I'm
Mhm.
not in competition with you. I'm
I
not
hear
fighting
you.
you, and but I will help you fight your demons if you let me.
Yes.
And if you're in a situation where you feel like you can't get up out of, for instance, an abusive relationship. I've been in an abusive relationship and I could not get up out of that. I didn't know how to get up out of that.
Mhm.
The day that it clicked was when my face was open.
Wow.
The scar that I have on my face, on my lip, it reminds me every
Mhm.
single day. This is another advocacy path that I've been on for women who find themselves in these situations. Just know that there are people out there readily available to assist. It's just a matter of accepting the fact that you need to be assisted.
Yes. Yep. I just want to tap into this. Like the day you wake up and realize there's only one DNA of you is the day you will realize how powerful and amazing you are.
That's a lighter going off, ladies and gentlemen.
you
Pull up.
need to
Say it again.
you need to realize, yes, for example, you have that scar on your face, but that scar is a reminder of how amazing and powerful you are because it had to take you to that point. But it's not a discouragement because you went through that, right? But now you can help other females as well that are going through that and be like you're a walking testimony, so that is something negative that you have turned into a positive. You just share that in this podcast right now. How
Mm-hmm.
many women did you not touch, or male, because males also go through domestic, like you just touched someone.
And there's a lot of men that don't say anything.
Mhm. Exactly.
Just know Amelia loves you.
But we need to realize that because you know what? Unfortunately, a lot of us don't have a support system. A lot of us don't. We just don't. We either grew up in the system with no parents and we don't know how to find ourselves. But we need to realize that you are the only person on earth. There's no other duplicates. You don't have a clone. Like, that's you. That's your story. Be positive to your story. Help others with your story. And that's where love comes in. Because if I'm sharing my story, and you're being touched by my story, then I'm doing my job. Sorry, I'm a crier.
It's
Um,
okay.
then I'm doing my job.
Mm-hmm.
So I, that's why I'm always like, I don't have time to deal with negative because there's a lot of people that need my positive.
Mm-hmm.
So why invest a negative energy when I can invest that into a positive energy?
Mm-hmm.
So whatever circumstances that you have, yes, heal, process it, move forward, and help others. Period. That's your journey in life, to
Mm-hmm.
spread love and help.
Spread love. That's the Brooklyn way.
We wouldn't have half of the issues that we have in the world if we all thought like this. Like we wouldn't.
Yeah, but then again, if we all thought one way, it would be a really, I don't know how the world would
Boring.
be.
No, but on a serious note, it's just there's just so much talent and beautiful things in each person that each person can give, and it's so important for you to tap into that and make sure that it's okay to ask for help, it's okay to heal, it's okay to process, it's okay to cry one day. um just tap into your positive energy, make sure you always spread that because
Always.
that's you never know who you're touching that day. Hmm.
Um, accept accept that you need help. I want
Yes.
touch on that phrase real quick because I want to bring it
Mhm.
back to accept that you can help yourself. We as people always run to the victim role. It is easier for us to play victim.
Mhm.
It is easy for us to say, why me? Oh my gosh. It could be anyone else, but why me? And being someone who experiences a lot within a short period of time, within my own entire lifespan, asking why takes too much time than actually moving forward and fighting to be the warrior that you were set out to be prior to your birth. Me asking why every day is taking too much breath. I need to conserve that, just like we need to conserve our energy. So I feel as though the victim role needs to be completely eradicated, removed, thrown away. Don't recycle it. Get rid of. Because that stage, that victim stage takes too long. We ruminate for too long. We never move forward into the stage of acceptance. We never move into the stage of and like entering into a healing space. We never start walking forward. We always seem to just coast and revert back to old ways. And the other day I was on Facebook. Well, I'm always on Facebook, but there's this one particular friend that I have on Facebook who was always complaining about the same thing. Same thing every single week. And I just want to post at the bottom or respond to this person and say, do you know that you wouldn't complain as much as if you wouldn't complain as much if you stop hanging out with that crowd, A, stop taking part in those festivities, B, it's COVID-19 out here. I don't know why you're even socializing so deeply in corners of basements, but that's neither here nor there. That's your business. You do what pleases you and your heart, okay? Um, but yeah, like why would you even associate yourself with all of that toxicity if you're gonna complain about it every day? Stop being a victim. Stop complaining so much.
Exactly.
Get yourself out. You can help yourself. But
Mhm.
some people, they don't want to because it goes right back to I rather complain. I rather play VICTIM.
Mhm.
Then what? Then you're going to wonder why people don't want to be around you anymore because it's going to come to a point in time where others are going to propel forward. They're going to grow. They're going to get up out of that routine and they're going to do better for themselves. While you're still sitting there, old and gray, solita,
Mhm.
with no one to talk to and wondering where did time go?
Mhm. Exactly. When you can do so much, so many things with your time, crazy.
And it just it I see it happen way too much.
Mhm. But some people have to go through that process because then they will look back and be like, "Oh wow, I did this."
For sure. But some people just stay there.
Yeah.
What
Mhm.
is there a buffet?
That's why you have to dissociate with some people, and some people it's just like, "Hi, how are you? Goodbye."
What is so appealing about that phase in someone's life? I don't get it. Because
But
I don't get it because I didn't do it for too long. I guess I'm not being compassionate. That's
I
that's
mean,
my that's my my bad.
no, we could even go deeper. I mean,
Go deep,
technically,
girl.
Yes, technically it's a spiritual thing. Satan does not want you to be successful and happy.
Ooh.
Remember, we are spirit. We are battling here. So if you're happy all the time, if you are positive, if you're being attacked every single day. So there's unfortunately I've been in that situation myself. I've been a victim for years. I mean, I lost my mother at age 12. 4 months before that, I lost my aunt on Fly 587 American Airlines with two of my little cousins in there. Um, I lost my son 10 years ago. I mean, I've been homeless. I've been through things, and yes, I've been that victim. And inside of me is like, it's okay. I've been through traumas. I have the rights to feel like this. I
Mm-hmm.
have the rights to feel. But what happened one day, I didn't let Satan be rocking my world. I let that be my now that's my testimony. Now I'm here to speak the truth. Now I'm here to be able to connect with people that are actually going through that. So yes, I am actually very grateful that I was a victim and that I actually went through those traumas in life, because that has made me into who I am today.
Mm-hmm.
And if I had to do that all over again, I would do it all over again, because that was my destiny. I cannot destroy, I cannot sit here. I just have two options in life, period. I can either sit in a corner, cry about it my whole entire life, or I can get up and be a warrior.
Mm-hmm.
And I decided to get up and be a warrior. And me losing my mom, yes, is a negative. Is at age 12. I had to grow up very quickly. I didn't have an option. But what happens now? If somebody loses their mom, who is there 24/7? I am. I'm the one that can connect with them. If you lose a son, who's there with you? I'm the one. I volunteer at my church. Somebody loses their kid, I'm the one that is in charge of the burial. I'm the one that is there with you 24/7. So what did I do? I did that negative into a positive, because to
Mm-hmm.
me it's a positive nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
I can connect with you. If you're homeless, I've been there. I know what it feels like. I know what it feels like being alone and having family that are there, but they're not there.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like Satan will never allow you to see, what a beautiful flower you can turn into. And you are attacked in several ways, but it has to do with your energy, because if you put so many negative into your life and you keep attracting that, so you're just going to stay in that circle. But that's when help comes in, either from a therapist, from, if you're religious, go to church, look for God. If you don't believe in God, look for your therapist, meditation. But it has to come to a point where you need to say, help. I'm here.
Mm-hmm.
Help me. I need help. But it is a spiritual war. It really is.
Oh, my
it's
heart.
it's a spiritual war, but a lot of people don't believe in it, either because they're not religious or they just don't believe in it. But it's spiritual. It has to do with that. He doesn't want you to be successful. He doesn't want you to say a story. So you got to be able to outcome that and use that as your story. That's your life.
Oh, you're so beautiful.
Thank you. You are
And
too.
it's amazing to see that you've allowed struggle, pain, and hurt
Mhm.
to fuel who you are today.
Mhm. Yeah.
And it man, coming from me, I know it's not easy. Um,
Mhm.
yeah, it's not easy. I
No.
I I, I haven't lost a parent, and my heart goes out to you
Mhm. Thank you.
because you're strong.
Mhm.
And me being in the situation that I am right now, I couldn't see myself without,
Mhm.
you know what I'm saying? So to know,
Yeah.
yo, I
You're
did, I
speechless.
did,
Yeah.
I, yeah. But we do have something in common. I lost my son 6 years ago.
Mhm. I'm sorry.
Don't be, because he's my angel,
Yes.
and that part of my life. was a turning point for me.
Mhm.
So I pay a lot of homage and ode to that year in particular because that's when NamaFuhYou came about.
Uh-huh.
And if it wasn't for that year, Amelia wouldn't be the person that she is today.
So you
I'll just say
there
that.
you go. You have something positive as well.
Say that.
You're a warrior yourself. Like
We
you
both
have a
are.
story. Yes, you are amazing. Like
We both are.
when you look up the word power in the dictionary, your name should be like right
And
next to
yourself is right there, girl.
it. Yeah, but have you ever seen the my Greek wedding, my big Greek wedding?
My Big Fat Greek Wedding. That is my
Yes.
movie. Okay, I have Windex by my bed just in case.
But her brother says something. I don't know if you remember, but that always stick to myself. Don't let your past dictate who you are, but let it become of who you will become.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That clicked to me. Like that right there is like wow. Like if you meditate on that, that's some powerful
That
stuff.
goes back to the whole thing, the whole concept of being in the victim phase.
Yeah.
Don't allow what happened to you yesterday dictate what's going to happen to you tomorrow.
No way. No.
Allow that to give you the strength to propel forward to do better than yesterday. Every single day, like how your mom gave you those affirmations,
Hmm.
every single day I wake up and I say, I can breathe and my heart beats normally.
I mean.
Because yesterday, the day before, I might not have been able to efficiently breathe.
Mhm.
I
Mhm.
might not have been able to take a deep breath
Mhm.
because of my health issue.
Yes.
Or I might not have been able to be comfortable with my heartbeat because it hurt to the point where I gotta call, the ambulance.
Mhm.
I won't allow the pain that I felt yesterday to dictate how I'm about to move tomorrow. No, I'm still gonna have my plans. Amelia's still going out. I'm still gonna be trying to be as vibrant,
Yes.
as energetic.
You are
I don't
light.
care. I don't care about my circumstances. I say this all of the
Mhm.
time. I don't give a fuck about what's going on with me and my health. I don't. It does not define me. It will never deter me, and it never will determine
Yes.
how I step forward any day, at any time, ever.
Yes.
People always, like I say, I'm sorry for being very difficult. I'm not a victim of my circumstances. I am not.
No.
Again, I
You're not.
don't give a fuck about any diagnoses. I don't care about oh, this can happen to you
Yes.
today. That's gonna no. I'm on a chemotherapy drug that can possibly kill me tomorrow because it's and a lot of people can attest to this because they've gone through this. I
Mhm.
don't care. You want to know why? I live my life to the fullest every single day.
I mean, yes. And your brain is powerful, and you have that attitude. Your body will respond to
And
it.
you can't keep me down because
Yes.
I think that.
I mean,
Positive mindset,
yo,
you become a positive trend set.
I just send you a virtual hug because
I like
high
hugs.
five, high five. I feel like twerking at the same time.
Titty
I just,
touch.
girl, like that was some powerful stuff right there, girl.
That's
Ooh,
true. And it can be
woo,
applied, it could be applied everywhere. That's what NamaFuhYou is.
ooh. That just gave me like the chills and everything, girl. Like
That's what
that,
NamaFuhYou is.
that was powerful.
Your
That was some
testimony,
powerful.
your testimony was a validation of what NamaFuhYou is. You live a NamaFuhYou lifestyle. That's exactly why, through divine intervention, Anna, you are here right
Yes.
now.
Mhm.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are coming to the end of this
Ooh.
beautiful hour of NamaFuhYou. And I don't know about you, but I have like, like hairs are standing up, chill bumps. And no, you don't say it was cold outside today because, honey, spring is
Ooh.
coming.
Yes, about time. Mm.
it's always my goal to have some aspect, some portion, some detail within each episode that transcends the minds, the hearts, and souls of any and everyone who is listening and receiving the information that has been spoken about. Today, I am that individual who has been transcended. You have inspired me. You have
Same here.
shown me a part of you that you might have shared with many, but to me, it hit home and it hit a place in my heart where it needed to, right on time, right in the best place. You you're amazing.
You are too, boo.
Um and I just want to encourage you to continue to be you. I don't need to tell you that because you're going to do that regardless. But just know that you are an aspiring model and the camera is always going to be watching you.
Thank you.
But please know that individuals like myself are watching as well. And know and understand that if ever you need a thing, I don't care what it is, it could be the shirt off my back. Please have no hesitation. And this space is here for you, whether we go live or whether it's just, kicking back and
Mm-hmm.
having, some girl chat or whatever.
Dance.
But you are blessed.
Man.
You are highly favored. Your story is remarkable. It has touched, and it will continue to touch the lives of those who are ready and able to receive it.
Mm-hmm.
Continue
I
to
feel
do so. Please don't ever stop talking. Don't ever stop smiling. Don't ever stop walking into the room and exuding confidence, love, light, power, abundance. You flourish, Anna. I want you
Mm-hmm.
to continue to flourish. You are the rose that grew out of concrete. You crumbled that concrete, beautiful.
You don't make me cry, girl.
And I I can't even speak anymore. You have me stuttering, losing words. This is like if anybody was to ever ask, have you ever fell in love at first sight? Love it doesn't necessarily mean like I want you. No,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
fell
yeah.
in love with somebody the first time
Yeah.
you saw them, and that's exactly what happened. So, and I don't care. I'll say it out loud. Um, but yes, thank you for
Thank you for
sharing your
having me.
space. Thank you for sharing your story. Thank you
Gracias.
for sharing just all of that
Yes.
with little me in este podcast.
With big you, because you're big,
Girl,
woman. You're the light. You are lit. You are popping. Like, hello.
listen,
You are
listen.
an inspiration. That should be the name of your podcast. I am an inspiration. That's
It's
your new name.
why because it's not about me. It's not about
No,
me.
of course. But you bring light. You bring joy. Like from the moment I met you, it's like this woman has a story. And you're using this platform to do that. So thank you for that. And the world appreciates you.
And to hear everybody else's story. I just want people to talk. Let's do this, okay?
Let's do it. Let's do this.
You know, the man above gave you on buckeye. You better use it, honey. But
No, but you're amazing. You know that.
I
You
know,
are amazing.
I know.
You bring light, so you are light.
I pay
So
that light bill, girl.
yes, and it's
No,
been
sir.
a real honor. Like
No, the honor and the privilege is all mine. It definitely is all mine. You might want to send it my way, but honey, it's all mine.
no,
But
you're
let my
amazing.
people, the masses, know where they can get in contact with you, where they can see,
Yes,
new material. Because this
of
this girl is
course.
beautiful, guys. You need to see the
Thank you,
selfies with
thank
the
you.
ring light.
Yes, you can follow me on IG on Anna, so it's ANA, S Palmero, so that is PALMERO. I think you're gonna tag it right on your.
Oh, this gonna be your
Yeah.
your flyer.
So it's Anna S. Palmero. And you can follow me on the journey on becoming a model. So it's going to be documented. A lot of nice surprises are coming.
Ooh, I can't wait.
Working with beautiful mentor. And yeah, we're going to document this journey and see where I go from here. So
I'm
follow along.
excited. I'm excited to see it all. I'm excited to like and keep liking.
Yeah, support. I support back. So I am a
Listen,
big supporter. And we're here to support each other.
as it should be, properly,
Yes.
as it
Yes.
properly should be.
Yes, of course.
My
And don't
people,
be afraid to reach out to me if you need someone to talk to either. Like I'm here for it. There's a safe place. I'm a safe place. Just, no crazy stuff, but you know what I mean. Um,
listen, listen.
but yeah, I know. But yeah, no, I'm all for it. Like if you need someone to talk to, if you feel like you're, down the road and you just can't vent, if you went through a trauma, like I'm here to support you, give you love, and help you and guide you in anything that I can. That's what I'm here for.
And that is a beautiful thing. And this world needs more individuals like yourself.
Thank you.
On that note, ladies and gentlemen, this concludes episode 10 of the podcast Nama Fuck You. I am your host, Amelia X Rated. Gracias, mi
Gracias,
bella
T.
Ana Palmero.
Yes,
Until
Queen.
next, hey, until next time, y'all.
Adios.